So this is a person who was university professor, and why I'm bringing this up is because I found him in two different operators I was working at, same person. So he's just jumping operators to do the same pattern. And for you guys who has been working with fraud, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how they do. And in this environment we're living today, you can jump from operators in different regions of the world as well. But basically, it's a simple thing. He just generated a lot of premium rate alerts. And what happens is he calls in, he's very charming, and he has his title. So they will open him up again. And this will continue until he's accumulated a lot of money. You could include other type of data. You could include available data online, credit reports, bad credit, how many companies is this person involved in, etc., etc. How many addresses have he changed the past couple of years? And I mean, lots of data. And then look for, has the other phone registered in other operators, etc. Whatever is out there online or in-house or at other, institutes that you can use, then you should be able to use it. Search Facebook, search LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever you want to understand more about the behaviors of this person. Basically, it's not Mr. University Professor, he's Mr. PRS Fraudster. That's what he is. And this whole scenario would have taken much less time than it did, and he wouldn't have been able to move between operators for so long if we would have had just smarter methods of finding this type of fraud out. If you have enough information from inside your operation, from outside, external fraud bureaus, other type of fraud departments, financial institute, banks, whatever, then you can accumulate this data and start creating your model of matching out your subscribers on address, phone numbers, bank details, etc. This is just some examples. But basically, just separate in different degrees this type of information. And that's how it looks like. Totally different analysis using nodes of functionality to build this, which is something completely different than a SymBox analysis or a fraud augmentation. And that just shows the power of this analytic tool. And also, you would be amazed how fast you can build these things out. The interesting thing here is that what you can do, you can push it to your fraud system or another place, but you can use existing environments, right? So if you're looking at fraud social networks, why not use Google Earth? Just pump the data into Google Earth and then show me where these three people live, right? And what that will give you is basically, it will give you, like in this case, it will say, okay, so that's me, and that's a former colleague, and that's another, we're actually living in the same house, but we have three different addresses because it's three different streets. That's impossible to know if you don't know that specific area. But this will actually visualize that if we have similarities in terms of using the same type of credit card or other type of information, and we live in the same house, I can then say that this is definitely some sort of social network for fraudsters. And this is just to show you that this tool is powerful also, that it can publish out to different locations.